What's going on, fellow money lovers? From the very first year of the Lincoln cent to key varieties, rarities, and double dies worth thousands, these are 10 1909 pennies you need to know about. Some might look like pocket change, but at auction, they've pulled prices that make even veteran collectors stop and stare. First off, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the very first year of the Lincoln cent, the iconic 1909 issue. I'll cover the regular VDB cents, the elusive San Francisco mint marks, and even the rare over mint mark and double die varieties. So I think you'll have a lot to learn here and a lot of fun to have. Each of these coins sold through heritage auctions in just 2025. So these coins show prices that are fresh off the block, and let's get to breaking them down. The story begins with the 1909 VDB cent, the very first Lincoln cent. It was designed by Victor David Brenner. This MS64 Red and Brown shows a mintage of just under 28 million. The VDB initials appear boldly at the base of the reverse, a detail that caused so much public controversy, the mint actually removed them mid-year. Collectors chase these early strikes for their sharp definition and that vintage charm in history. Now, a collector insight, this is a budget-friendly way to own a piece of history. Expect similar examples to bring around $50 to $75 in the current market. This one sold for $59 and was graded by Annex. Next up, we have a stunning full red MS65 by NGC. It sold for $154. This 1909 VDB has brilliant surfaces and satiny luster, which makes this grade a level most collectors want, right before prices jump into the investment territory. PCGS and NGC examples in MS65 Red have been trending between $140 and $170 in 2025. So it shows a steady market strength, and it shows quite a bit of gain from the $100 mark from just the last year or two. At number 3, we have a twin to the last coin, another 1909 VDB, but this one's PCGS graded MS65 Red, and the blue label premium shows. The surfaces on this piece glow with a really beautiful full mint red, a near perfect strike, and original cartwheel luster. PCGS MS65 Red examples consistently outpace NGC by around 15 to 20%. So these usually can reach around $200 at auction. This one's selling for $204. At number 4, we have another gem red, same grade, but a reminder that eye appeal is really the thing that drives everything. This coin sold for $159, and it showed a slightly lighter toning around the rim. Among common 1909 VDBs, color balance and strike sharpness are really what decide whether a coin sits around $150 or more like $250. That condition within the grade really matters. Now, when we get to coin number 5, we're talking some real rarity. It's a 1909 VDB double die obverse. This one's graded MS65 Red through PCGS, and it sold for a whopping $750. If you look closely at the word Liberty and Lincoln's Eye, you'll see that dramatic doubling. With only 30 graded MS65 Red and 5 higher at PCGS, these almost never appear in a high grade like this. Recent heritage results have hovered around $700 to $900 for top-end examples like this, making this variety a serious early cent investment. If you ever find one in pocket change, you think you have one of these double dies, get it certified and graded. At number 6, we have the famous 1909S VDB. There were only 484,000 of these minted. It makes it one of the most sought-after key dates in all US coinage. I think all of you probably know about this coin. This one is the 1909S VDB, graded XF40 through PCGS, and it sold for $1,200. Why did it get such a great price? This example shows strong definition in Lincoln's hair, a big factor, and in the wheat stalks. This also has a very, very nice and warm brown patina to it. Any collector can tell you we love the patina. Prices have held steady around $1,100 to $1,300 for these when they're problem-free. Mid-grade coins like this, a foundation piece for any Lincoln set. At number 7, another 1909 S, but back in the beginning of the video, I mentioned they removed the initials. This one is going to be without the VDB initials, graded VF25 by NGC. These had 1.8 million struck. It's far scarcer than the Philadelphia issue, but accessible to really any collector. This one sold for under $120, so it's an affordable coin that you can add to your collection and not so bad of a grade. It's a nice entry-level key for under $150, but just be aware of any added mint marks. Authentication is crucial. These are one of those coins that gets faked pretty often. At number 8, this is a 1909 S that shows strong details, but environmental corrosion. Still, it brought nearly $70 at auction despite that damage, and damaged coins can still carry collectible value as long as the date and mint mark are still clear. Often appealing to budget collectors wanting a genuine S mint mark and to fill out sets. This one was graded by NGC. It's still a gorgeous coin, but you can let me know in the comments what you think. At number 9, we have another 1909 S Lincoln, graded AU, but it has been cleaned. Even with the problem designation, demand for the 1909 S cents keeps prices elevated. This one sold for $180 despite being cleaned. You want to expect AU detail examples to run around $150 to $200, a way to own a scarcer date without spending four figures, of course. Last up on the list, we're going to close out with a powerhouse variety. This is a 1909 S, S over horizontal S, graded MS65 red through PCGS. This repunch mint mark is clearly visible under magnification, and high-grade examples like this MS65 red are really tough to find. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous error coin. Recent PCGS MS65 red coins have realized over $900 regularly, a variety every serious Lincoln collector loves and should track down. This is no exception. It's a beautiful coin, and it sold for $1,020. These 10 coins show exactly why 1909 remains one of the most exciting years in U.S. numismatics. The birth of the Lincoln cent, multiple mint marks, major varieties, and that ever-iconic SVDB. From a $50 starter piece to an over $1,000 rarity, there's something for all of us. And the market continues to reward quality and eye appeal more than anything else, I think. So when hunting 1909 cents, I would prioritize authenticity, surfaces, and color. But as you can see, even more beat-up ones are still great to have in your collection, great to search for. And hey, even though wheat cents are becoming more scarce in pocket change, they are a thing that crops up here and there, and who knows? You might find that next big double die wheat cent that could be worth thousands of dollars. Keep an eye out for my upcoming videos on all things collectible, to include coins and currency of all types. Let me know what you're coming across in the comments. I'll see you there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys. Have a great day.